When it comes to vegetables, there's nothing like fresh corn on the cob. But as any student will tell you, canned sweet corn is the staple ingredient in any university kitchen. And anyone with an appetite for feats of engineering will appreciate the whirlwind journey from cob to can. Throughout history, food preserving has included smoking, freezing, drying and salting. In the early 19th century, Nicholas Alpert built a factory to preserve foods in hermetically sealed glass jars and to sterilize them by boiling. But glass was breakable, and so in 1810, an Englishman named Durand invented the tin can, first used by the military in the American War of Independence. Corn destined for canning is harvested from mid-August to mid-October. Less than 4 hours pass between harvesting and canning procedures, so as to conserve much of the nutritional value of the product to be sold. The unloading of the trucks starts the process that annually consumes the 136,000 tons of corn that is canned here. The cobs are transported into the plant on a conveyor and will first pass through a kernel remover. A unit equipped with several counter-rotating cylinders removes the leaves and silk which surround the cob. Within only a few seconds, the cob is completely stripped of its covering. Here they're lined up, ready to be handled by the kernel remover. The kernels are removed from the cobs by going through the machine, when knives remove the kernels in a fraction of a second. Each of these units remove 1.5 tons of kernels every hour. Twice a day, the machines are stopped to inspect, clean and sharpen the blades. The corn kernels fall into the middle, while the cobs themselves are moved to the sides. The kernels are entered into this rotating drum, which removes any particles larger than the kernels. Nothing is wasted in this processing. Corn residues, leaves and cobs will be used later as animal feed. Now the kernels fall into a mix composed of water and the juice obtained when cutting the corn kernels themselves. The liquid mix allows for the transporting of the kernels without damaging them. Bleaching is carried out in this huge cylinder. A worm screw brings the bleached kernels to the surface, where a visual inspection verifies the quality of the kernels. All that remains is to pack them into these cans. Thousands of cans are carried to the filling department. Filling the cans is done from this rotating filling machine and can handle up to 450 cans a minute. The kernels, which fall to the side, are gathered up later and returned to the filling line. Here, a brine composed of water, salt and sugar is added. Lids are securely attached onto the containers. But the canning is not yet finished, as important tests have to be carried out. Laboratory tests assure the quality of the product. First, the watertight properties of the cans, then the filling weight, and the quality of the kernels are checked. In the meantime, cans continue their way through the plant, and one step remains: sterilization. Sterilisation takes place in this oven at 120 degrees centigrade and lasts up to 6 minutes. This is a crucial step because it guarantees that the product is reliable and that it will remain so for 18 months. Lastly, taste samples are carried out to determine that the sweet corn hits quality standards. In this giant facility, an amazing total of 43 million cans of corn are produced every year. A cash-strapped student's culinary dream.